Down here? The last guest enjoyed their stay. Security guard.
I'm not going to mention that one to Xiomara.
Morning. We've just left our first hotel and we're on our way now into THAMEL. We're going to go and meet the guy from yesterday for some traditional Nepalese tea, if he's there anyway. But Xiomara's having a few problems with her bag. It's already feeling very heavy, which, you know, if you would have seen the previous packing video, she's already kind of taken a lot out, but maybe just the ergonomics of the bag just don't fit her frame very well. We're not sure, but it's not great preparation for doing some trekking. So let's cross. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out, but today we've got a few plans. We're gonna go and see a temple, we're gonna see this guy and show you more of this great city. Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
How are you?
Very
Sorry.
good. How are
You okay?
Yeah, very okay. You can have a
We
seat.
wonder if you'd remember us.
Yeah,
you were
why
so
not?
you were so busy yesterday.
Yeah, I was so busy yesterday. I will bring one chair, okay?
Thank you. It was very hot. Your fingers.
The normal salary is $100 per month here in Nepal. Per month. $100 per month. It's a pitiable condition. But if you are working in a higher post, you will get different type of salary. But the average salary should be given on that scheme.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like a forced labor. For me, it's like a forced labor.
Yeah.
Because I work on that type of sector also.
Wow.
And for me, like, it's easy to speak, but it's really hard to implement, either for me or for other people. But like, it's normal.
Yeah, people get
It's
used
normal.
to it, right?
Yeah.
What about the salary of, for example, you have a house, an apartment. How much is the price of the rent?
Normally, you can get a single room in rent for like $50, $60, $70 a year. But yeah, for
Half of your salary goes to the rent.
sure.
That's crazy.
That's why, like, when you are studying, you will ask for some money from the village, from your parents. And like, if you work a little bit in a higher position, you can earn like $200, $300. I think for a single person to stay in Kathmandu, normally you need more than $200 per month. But like, normally only 50% of the people are getting here. 50% are getting less than that.
So that was super insightful. I don't know how much of that's going to come up in the video because it was a very long conversation. We were there for maybe 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. But Modern, his name, really, really nice guy, really insightful conversation telling us about his culture, his family, how he met his wife and how it wasn't an arranged marriage, and telling us how he had to have conversations with his family and convince them because his wife is from a different caste to him. So all super interesting, and these are the kind of conversations we want to be having and showcasing from not just Nepal but every country that we go to, because for us it's very important to travel deep, travel slow, and really get to know the place and showcase its people.
I'm having a delicious vision smoothie, and it's made with ginger, with carrots, with turmeric. So this is really good because it's very anti-inflammatory. So I'm enjoying it. Feeling a little bit of squeeziness in my mouth, but really refreshing.
Remember what I was saying about the hypochondriac?
Well, I care about my health a lot.
Got a sore throat. The price? 200. No, fresh ingredients. I just got a nasty cut. The bar fell.
This is our first accident.
No, it's okay. Just the piece of wood on the front here, it fell off. So you might want to put it back on. But, oh, I'm bleeding. This was like an animal sacrifice. I nearly bled to death. It's quite nasty of it, look.
That was a big one.
Just in the worst place. Always, anytime you get it on the end of your finger is always the worst place because you're always grabbing things, you know?
We need to call the ambulance now, don't we?
Doctor? Doctor? Who is that we just bumped
What a
into?
situation. That was the guy that we found in the airport, the one who brought us to our hotel the first night, and then he was forcing us to go into his office to get some packages to go trekking. And then we were, yes, sure. So he was forcing us. We were feeling so uncomfortable. And then we thought that we avoided him completely. And then now we found him. I was like, oh, you told me that you were coming to my office yesterday. And he was like, no, that's not us.
That was that other ginger guy.
There was a very similar people to us, but that wasn't us.
We're trying to find our next hotel, but we can't find it anywhere. You see, like, the signs are crazy. The map shows it's in here somewhere, but... That's what it is, a little bit of a traffic jam, and we can't find our hotel. It's like here, it's got to be here somewhere. Death Valley, we call this, and I've lost Xiomara. Where Xiomara's gone. She's in a world of her own sometimes. She's up here waiting. Poor little lost puppy. Right, keep an eye out. It's got to be down one of these turnings here. Wait. Xiomara. World of her own.
It's down there. It's not this way, it's down there.
They just pointed us down here.
Yeah. So, all the way down.
No, the turning is what they just said.
Where we were before, there wasn't nothing. It's this way. Yeah.
This is what happens when you let Xiomara book the hotel. That's not it.
To go inside.
Yeah, we know we can't find it. Which place is it? Okay, thank you. Back in the direction. Down here? Down here.
Thank you.
Kind of questionable, this place that you've chose, Xiomara.
Over here, let's see.
Now bear in mind, this place was £12 for 2 nights for a private room. So let's reserve judgment. Right now, this is probably the world's most difficult hotel to find. I don't have high hopes. Well, according to this one, nowhere near it. Sweet dreams. You see it?
This one.
Oh, we found it.
In name of Wayne and Xiomara.
Yeah, I come from the booking.com.
Agoda.
What?
Agoda.
Agoda?
Yeah.
Right.
Pardon?
We got a booking in Wayne's name through Agoda. We have to show you the reservation. Is that okay? Is the confirmation okay? What are you searching for?
I don't know your name.
My name?
It's Wayne.
My name is here. This is my name. Wayne Gibson.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. You stay in 2 nights?
2 nights, yeah.
Okay. Look at first room or
Pardon?
look at first room?
Yeah. No, I've already paid.
Okay.
I already pay.
Right, can you?
Her name as well?
No.
Or just mine? You need my passport number?
Yeah.
We're finally in. We've got in the hotel, we found it. That was probably the most difficult hotel I've ever had to find, and probably also the most difficult check-in I've ever had to do. The guy spoke very broken English, so not his fault, but the communication wasn't clear. Like, I had to show him the booking through Agoda, which he didn't understand, and then he was checking the email. I was like, is it okay? He said, yeah. Do you want to check the room first? As soon as they asked that, I'm like, oh God, where's Xiomara booked? It's fine though, like it's much more basic than the last place, but this is it. So you see, we've got a fairly comfy bed, well, a big bed, shall we say. I'll reserve judgment on whether it's comfy or not. There is a bathroom in there. Seems that the last guest enjoyed their stay. And yeah, nothing more to say apart from it's pink, purple, and yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but you know, you get what you pay for. He's gave me the freakiest welcome. Look, we've got a little security guard peeping right into our room. So maybe this is what these are for. We're keeping the demon skull out of the room tonight.
This is not the most clean bathroom. When I was about going to the toilet, there was like a mark, like a brown mark, so it was not washed properly.
Let's see. Smells fine. There's no funky smells. Some questionable plumbing. Wouldn't recommend plugging anything in here if I'm honest. You're having a quick visit to the emergency room if you do. Fantastic view. Window cleaner was here recently, and I'm not going to mention that one to Xiomara. Let's pretend we didn't see that. And yeah.
Look, I don't
Well
mind.
done on the booking.
I don't mind because, you know, I just need a bed to be comfortable.
We just had the funniest reaction to the findings in the bathroom. I just made a quick story of it on Instagram. It's much more sinister than that.
Darn, how do you call that? What? Magic.
Dark magic? She hasn't figured it out yet.
rat poo?
Yeah, it's mouse poo.
I know. I don't want to be here anymore.
The reaction was classic. Now she's questioning the life decisions and checking the hotel reviews, because earlier on, what were the words out of your mouth? What did you say about the reviews?
They were really good,
Yeah.
and I felt that they were really good, and it looked like they are really good. But this place is really questionable. So I'm quite concerned about my decision.
It is what it is. I'm sure we'll be fine. We're going to go for some food now. We're going to go to Kathmandu Square and probably get a guide. It was recommended from Modern earlier on to get a guide to show us around, to give us the proper history. So it's a lot of information. We're going to make another video for this. So we're going to finish this one here in Hotel Paradiso. We will see you in Kathmandu Square, and we may see you in a few days' time if we survive the night.
Well, I am not vaccinated against the rabies, so God help us.
Pray for us. Hopefully catch you tomorrow or in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you again.